What is up, guys? Welcome to yet another episode of Kicking It with Manny. So I want to talk about, should body counts be discussed prior to commitment in a relationship? And I wanted to share my thoughts on that. So let's dive right into this. Before you become exclusive with a person, discussing the body count to me is not important. This is the reason why. If you want to discuss a body count, one person is going to feel insecure or is going to feel like they cannot trust the other person. There are other things to discuss in the relationship other than discussing a body count. And there are some men or there are some women who, the higher the body count, the less interested they are. And I can understand that. I can understand the psychology behind it. But what is the reason of discussing a body count? Should that even be a thing? Like, should that even be a conversation you should be having? Shouldn't you guys be having a conversation about what you guys' goals are, what you find interesting about each other, what you guys want to do for the future, what your plans are, than discussing a body count? For me, in my honest opinion, discussing the body count is not a topic that is necessary. As long as we are done with our past, as long as we don't have anything that is hindering or lingering around or people that we are still emotionally feel a little bit attached to, you should not discuss a body count at any point in time. When you are done with your past, when you've healed from the past, when you've moved on and you are in a healthier and a better place, discussing a body count should not be a thing. And it's not really necessary, because if you are with a person who doesn't have the experience, like doesn't have the sexual experience, which normally body count and stuff like that means that you've tried a lot of things, you've been out there, you've done all that. So that technically says that, okay, you have more experience because of that. And if you are with a person who doesn't have that, I can understand the psychology. I can understand that, okay, the less experience you've had, that means you really wouldn't know what to do in the bedroom. And the reason here is that you can help the person learn. If the person is willing to learn. Because if you've had the experience, if you've had to learn and study about, the psychology behind the body, the sexual drive, the chemistry, vibration, and stuff like that, if you've kind of gone through that and learned that, you can help the person that you want to be in a relationship with to learn these things. You can open up to them. That is why there is communication. If there are certain things that you like that the other person is not doing, communicate. Talk to them. You don't need to know how many people they've been with. You don't need to know what kind of experiences they've had. All that matters is that I share with you that I like this. I find this intriguing. This is some kind of like fetish I have. This is some kind of interest I have sexually. So I want to share that with you. Are you open to it? But to be discussing a body count before a commitment or before you guys are exclusive, it's not necessary. It's not necessary because, again, you might love the person. You might have that crazy chemistry with that person, and you should not be discussing that, because there are other things that you can be discussing about the person. Body count is a past, it's an experience, it's a life chapter. We went through it, we learn from it, we grow, we move forward. So if I'm in this place, no matter how many people I have been with, it doesn't matter. I am with you now. What matters is that we are here. What matters is that I am with you. What matters is that my attention, my focus, my priority is on you. It is not on anybody else. I'm not attached to anybody. I'm not attracted to anybody. I'm here with you. That is my mindset. Maybe you may not agree. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, because I want to know what you think when it comes to discussing, when it comes to this like conversation about a body count. Does it make you feel like if that person have been with so many more people, does it make them a hoe? I don't think so. I mean, we have life. It doesn't matter their past. They should learn from the past. They should move on. They should grow. That's the thing, because before you even become exclusive with someone, that means that you have taken the time to become familiar, to become more comfortable. You have taken the time to learn what they like. You have taken the time to enjoy their company, and this person is your person. So no matter how many people they've been with, that is not important to me. For me, it's not important. What is more important is that we communicate. What is more important that if there is something that you like, we will have a conversation. If there's something that you enjoy, let's talk about it. You see, if you want to have a good chemistry sexually, if you want to have a good chemistry in a relationship, you need to learn to communicate about every single thing. You need to learn to be more comfortable with sharing things about you that you feel like you want the other person to know. They should not be the one to force you to bring it out because you are your own person. So they should have the willingness to want to talk to you about it. And a lot of men, a lot of women don't agree. A lot of women want a virgin. I mean, in this day and age, I don't think that exists. Rarely ever, maybe 99%, maybe that 1%. But see, the biggest thing is that we go through life. We go through phases in life. There are things that we go through. We enjoy them. We had one-time experiences and it was great. But it doesn't it doesn't shape us to become this person. Maybe it may shape some people because when people are in a situation, in a different relationship, because of the way that relationship made them feel, it has programmed this kind of like identity to them. It has programmed this mindset. But the biggest thing is that you should not be having a conversation about a person's body count. That is a past because it's not here right now. If it was here, we can be talking about it. If you're messing with other people, we can be talking about it because we want to reach the level of being exclusive with each other. But the biggest thing is that body count is like the last thing that should be talked about. And I don't think it should be coming to the table because you will lose or you will give up on a very good relationship that you have with someone right now because if that conversation about their body count comes to the table, you're gonna feel insecure. And for me, there are some people that are not confident enough. They are not confident in who they are. So those kind of things intimidate their confidence. Those kind of things make them feel like ew. That kind of like thing. They get that. But for me, I always say that we all have experiences. We all have what we like. We all have life because we are aware. We are not the same people. We are not going to go through, we are not going to walk the straight line. I always say, I don't walk a straight line. I make the rules, I break the rules, and I keep working forward. I keep moving forward. I keep working in a very healthier pace for myself. But the biggest thing is that not everybody can think that way. Not everybody can relate that way. So the biggest thing is that their body count is not necessary. But it's not necessary right now, but as long as they are honest, as long as they are open, as long as they communicate, as long as they can be trusted, that is the number one thing. As long as you can trust what they tell you to be the truth, as long as you guys can be very open with each other. If you can have a very open conversation, if you can have a very fluid conversation, if you can be very honest with each other, your relationship will be better. It doesn't matter what a relationship has to go through. There will be struggles here and there. There will be like things that you may not like about each other. But at the end of the day, their body count, what they did in the past, the things that they've experienced doesn't matter. As long as those things haven't affected their life and they're bringing that to you, because some people go through a past relationship and it traumatizes them so much that they don't take the time to heal. They don't take the time to recover from it, and then they jump into that next relationship with that same trauma from the previous. This is not healthy. You have to take the time. You have to heal, you have to recover, and you have to be a complete person before you even get there. So the biggest thing for you that you can do to help you is go through those phases, get all those emotions out, heal, become stronger, become a complete person. And when you're with that person, you can be yourself. You can have a conversation. If there are things they like, if there are things they enjoy, you guys can be open about it. You can be open to the sense of, because if that person is open in a certain way, if they are very open in a certain way, there are certain conversations you can have with them. Sometimes you don't feel comfortable sharing certain things with that person because it makes you feel a certain way, and that is okay. It is okay to not have that conversation. It is okay to not share things on that deeper level. But if you guys are being very open and things are flowing, you can be open that way. I feel like the more open that you are with the person, the more genuine you are with the person, it allows some form of trust to be built. And if that person values that trust, that person is your person. So guys, I hope I hope this helps you out a little bit. If you feel like maybe you are confused mentally about, hey, should I discuss this, or is too many body counts less attractive? If too little body count, less experience. Sometimes you never know. Sometimes people can have two or three experiences and they will blow your mind sexually. They will blow your mind in the bedroom. They will blow your mind in every way possible. And there are people who gone through so many experiences with nothing learned. They didn't learn nothing. They didn't get nothing from it. They just were like going through phases, and there was nothing. There was no value. There was no substance. There is nothing. So I hope you got some value from this episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe for more episodes like this. And guys, I will see you in the next episode. Peace.